How do you manage your brain when the baby's crying? Like if you're a first time mom, this is the biggest struggle for them. Because once you've had a baby and you realize nothing really happens, then the second child, mother gets like really good at allowing the urge to go running to the baby, to rescue the baby. But when you are like a first time mom, what happens is we have thoughts like, oh, something is wrong. Oh, she should not be crying. Oh, he should not be crying. Oh, what if something, I do might harm the baby? All of those thoughts produce this really strong feeling of urgency. And in that urgency, what happens is we don't really allow our babies to learn to be okay with crying. They really learn. In fact, if we keep going every time they cry, they learn that if they cry, they get what they want. And I'm talking about from birth. So I really encourage you guys, all my first time moms, to try this. Even when the baby is born. Because the moment they come out, even when suppose you have had normal delivery or cesarean, you are so confused what to do. Like of course there is the boob, which will calm them down immediately. Because it's like this is connected. It's like a morphine-like response. So they become calm immediately. You're holding, your skin to skin, all of that is beautiful. And it feels good to you too. But at the same time, I want you to learn to manage your mind every time the baby cries. It's such a beautiful exercise to do, and trust me, the more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay? So, and don't beat yours. Like just play it out and see how it goes. Put a timer when she starts to cry or he starts to cry, and see how long can you wait. Like I remember I used to do this exercise for my kid wherein I don't know what was it called. I would put her on her tummy, and I would this is when she's newborn, and tummy exercise or something it was called. Just wait for her to raise her shoulders when she's on her tummy. And I put a timer for 1 minute, and me and my husband, and we recorded the whole thing. I couldn't go through that 1 minute. And I'm talking about an exercise. Now what I'm offering you is, when she cries, it will be night and day difference. Learn to process your emotions before you pick the kid up. Get used to the baby crying. It will not be possible in the beginning. Your brain would want to tell you that, okay, if I don't pick up, my husband will come and pick up and he might shout, or my mother might shout, or my in-laws, our brain will perceive all these kind of threats, and that's why we will go and pick up. That's what I used to think, that I should go and pick up my kid immediately before my mother-in-law comes and, tries to take away my child, or my maid would take away my child. That was my fear. And I was such an anxious mom. I mean, what's wrong with me? Now that I think of it. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with me. That's how my brain is. Highly insecure. So I even named my child Mia because I was thinking she's all mine. That's what Mia meant, mine. So I was very possessive about her. And you're going to have such weird feelings around your kid, some way or the other, and they might feel very good in the moment, but they're not useful. Eventually you would have to break that bond that you are developing. So the best way of doing that is by processing an urge to pick them up. So initially start with 10 seconds, then go to 1 minute, and then notice how they become quieter without you even going. You are there monitoring everything, and we will discuss it in further videos, or what all to look out for when the baby is crying. But just explore that. Nothing is gonna happen. Trust me, you can monitor yourself even without allowing an urge, and see how often something is wrong. And 1 minute baby can wait. Nothing is happening.